When was the last time you genuinely felt caught up? If you can't remember the last time you actually felt that, welcome. You're not alone. Give me like 6 minutes and I'll show you the 3 rules that stop this, let's be honest. And that's without making your life some dumb grind. Because this is what it looks like for most of us. I want you to imagine something. And hey, if you're a bit like me, you won't even have to imagine it because this is actually what happened. So it's like 10 p.m. and you've been busy all day. You open your laptop and it's loads of tabs, messages, a to-do list still half done, and this weird feeling, a bit like guilt, that you have to keep going. And that leaves you sat there, almost paralyzed, thinking, bro, I've done loads. Why do I feel like I've done absolutely nothing? Here's why. You can be busy, but still be stuck. Everyone thinks, if I want more results, I need to do more work. That means more hours, more effort, more pushing. But sometimes doing more is the exact thing that's killing all of your progress. Because you're spreading yourself so thin that nothing ever gets finished. It's like trying to cook 5 meals on one pan. Or you've overcooked something there, there's a fire over there, and you haven't even started stirring the noodles yet. So here are the 3 rules I'm talking about. Rule 1, stop multitasking. Seriously, it's not a flex to multitask, it's a trap. Every time you switch task, your brain has to reload. It's a bit like a laggy game. You know them ones where you move your joystick and it takes like 5 years for your guy to move? Yeah, that. And that's why you feel tired but not accomplished. So what does that leave us with? What do we have to do? Pick one task and set a timer for 25 minutes. For that timer, do only that. Be super strict with yourself. And when the timer ends, stop. Even if it's unfinished. Put the pen down, put the paper away, close the laptop. Because here, in this moment, you're training focus. Don't let perfection be your enemy. For example, if you're studying, don't just revise. Actually do something like 10 flashcards. If you're working, don't just be productive. Actually finish slide 3 on the presentation that you need to present. You need to have a specific target or task that you're gonna do in that short time. And actually do it, because I know some of you just watch this and move on. Just try it next time you do school or uni work. Trust. And hold up. Before you run away with that single rule, rule 2 is the bit that people always skip as well. And then they wonder why they're cooked. So, rule 2 is a reset. Not a reset like a reward for doing something, more like a reset so your brain actually works properly. Because if you never pause, you don't actually recover. You're just dragging yourself through tasks slower and slow. What we need to do instead is once or even twice a day, take 5 to 10 minutes with no screens. Walk, stretch, take a drink, stare out the window for all I care. By doing that, you're basically letting your brain save the game. The last thing you want is to crash and lose all your progress. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, hear me out. You don't feel guilty recharging your phone. So don't feel guilty recharging your brain. I got you. Proud of that one. Without further ado, here's rule 3. The biggest lie is, I've had a productive day. Simply just saying that is a lie. Because no, what you had was a very busy day. Look, do this. In the morning, ask, if I only did one thing today, what would actually make me feel proud tonight? Then with that, write your big 3. 1, what I like to call a needle mover, and 2, supporting tasks. And that's all you need. So for me, I usually whack out my journal and slap it in there. So then in the evening, I can hold myself accountable for what I've done and likely what I haven't done as well. So for example, my needle mover would be something like film a YouTube video. And then my supporting task would be something like script video and edit video. If I fail to do all 3 things, I don't hate myself. Instead, I move it to the next day and keep myself honest. Otherwise, if you don't do this, your days just become a buffet of small tasks. And the worst thing is you never touch the main meal. Like, come on, you can't miss out on the burger because you were too busy playing around with the chip. I swear, I wanted to do these references. So, yeah, the paradox is real. Sometimes, and most likely for my audience, you're not behind because you're not trying hard enough. You're behind because you're trying to do too much at once. If you're a real one, try this tomorrow. 1 25-minute sprint, 1 5-minute reset. This is why I put a cheeky meditation. It's one of them things where don't hate it till you try it. And of course, last but not least, your big 3 tasks. Remember your 1 needle mover, that main task, and then the 2 supporting tasks, the things that you must complete before your head hits the pillow later on that day. And then there's only one big thing left: commit. Don't fall out of it just because you can't be asked. Real change can only come from you and your own action. Listen, I've given you the blueprint for a lovely, productive day, but it's all up to you whether you act on it or not. Nobody likes to admit it, but we're all behind in some aspect of our life. That doesn't mean we're lazy though. Get that stupid self-hate stuff out of your mind. Instead, I'm gonna gamble that you're overloaded. You're doing too much. Do less, do it clean, and reset. And trust me, if you actually implement stuff on this video, you're gonna thank yourself for actually taking it and doing something. And the funny thing is, I'll be doing it with you. From researching this video and understanding what I can give to you, I've learned a couple of things myself. Thank you for watching and making this whole YouTube thing worthwhile for me. Have a great week and start putting some of this stuff into action. Stay safe, stay proud, stay healthy, but most importantly, stay positive. And guess what? I'll see you in the next one. Love.